So we use Case Assist in two primary ways within our case submission experience. First and foremost is solving that issue with the product topic selection. Manual today, and through Case Assist, we actually recommend the product and topic that is most relevant to the issue that the customer submits as part of the case submission form. The second way in which we use the Case Assist function is actually still recommending relevant self-service content even within the form in a non-intrusive manner in case customers see that self-service content as a way to more quickly resolve their issue versus submitting the case. So once we implemented Case Assist into the case submission form, the feedback from customers was almost immediate. One of our primary ways of tracking that feedback is through a survey in the form. That's really what we call our digital CSAT survey. And it's a way for customers to rate on a scale of 1 to 5 how they feel about our experience. Prior to implementing Case Assist in the beginning of February 2022, customers were rating the case submission experience between a 3.3 and 3.4 on that 1 to 5 scale, which is slightly above average, but certainly not where we want to be, which is 4 and above. Immediately upon integrating Case Assist into the experience, that CSAT jumped from 3.4 all the way to 4.1 and has been trending consistently at or above 4.1 since implementation. We're excited because as the model continues to learn, especially as we release new products and change products and rebrand products, the model is learning on the fly, and we expect that CSAT to continue to increase as we ease customers into that experience and allow them to seamlessly create and submit a case without the friction we had before. Once we implemented Case Assist, we obviously saw a huge bump in our customer satisfaction rate. But that's not the only KPI that we track within that experience. There's a few others that also saw improvements as well. One of those is our case submission success rate. So this actually tells us whether customers, when they enter the case form, if they truly intend to create a case, are actually successful in doing so versus abandoning the experience. Our case submission success rate prior to implementing Case Assist was around 63%, which means that we had a 37% abandon rate in the experience, even after some other improvements that we had made. So clearly customers were getting frustrated with having to manually select that product and topic. That 63% case submission success rate jumped all the way to 83%, which conversely means that our abandonment rate is now under 20% at 17%. Still an opportunity, but a huge bump from where we were before, and gives us the ability to support customers to create a case if they need to. The second key KPI that really jumped out to us is our reroute rate. So prior to implementing Coveo Case Assist, our reroute rate was trending around 12 to 15%. So pretty high. That means that for almost 1 out of every 5 cases that was submitted, it was being routed to a support engineer that then had to reroute it to another engineer on another team. This obviously adds time to case resolution, and it also means that there's more burden on part of the customer to have to regurgitate essentially the case details from one engineer to another. However, after we implemented Coveo Case Assist, we saw that 12 to 15% reroute rate dip all the way below 6%. And so what this meant is that customers were getting their case resolved the first time without having to talk to multiple engineers in the process. Last but not least, while Coveo Case Assist has been most impactful in terms of reducing our reroute rates and reducing that customer frustration as a result, it's also played a role in helping us with our self-help success rate even within the case submission form. While we don't expect a high percentage of self-help success within the form, because at this point customers are ready to submit their case, we essentially went from 0% and no self-help success to what seems like a modest 2%, but that 2% actually translates to 1,600 cases that would have otherwise been submitted on a monthly basis to self-service success. While this obviously saves Salesforce some costs and allows our engineers to focus on those cases that are submitted, again, it's also faster for the customer through self-service, and depending on who you are as a customer, you gain expertise in doing so. So it's a win-win on both sides.